This is the MosquitoAway Mosquito Repellent Bracelet. And with this they include also like a belt clip type holder as well, in addition to two repellent sticks, I guess you call them, that I've got currently stored in a Ziploc bag, and I'll talk about that in a second. But you know, this bracelet and the repellent has, you know, the ingredients of, you know, the right kind of things that that mosquitoes tend not to like, as it includes citronella, which, you know, works at keeping mosquitoes away. I actually buy citronella plants for that purpose on the patio, since I live near water, and mosquitoes seem to not like the smell of those plants. But this also has peppermint, lavender, geranium as well, which are all known as the type of smell or plants that mosquitoes tend not to like. And I like the fact that this includes an all-natural repellent product as opposed to chemicals. This wrist ankle band has a Velcro closure here for, you know, like I said, for adjusting. You could put on your ankle or wrist. And I didn't have any issues at putting it on my ankle or my wrist, although I do think this band is a little bit small, especially if you have a larger wrist or larger ankle. I would have liked to have seen this band to have be a larger size that's able to adjust further than this one has the capability, or at least an option to be able to order a larger size band. Because if you do have a large wrist or a large ankle, you're basically relegated to using this little belt clip holder as well. Now, I've got the refills here in the Ziploc bag, and the one reason I'm doing that is because I've actually used this one refill here, and I'm trying to preserve it because the lifespan of these are about 15 days each, which to me, I think it can get a little pricey with these refills, considering they only last about 15 days each. So I'm trying to extend the lifespan by keeping them sealed up after I use the product, you know, take it out and use it, and hopefully it'll extend the lifespan of these. But opening the refill, you can definitely smell the scent of citronella. That's probably the strongest smell in the air. So if you don't really like citronella, you might want to pass on wearing that, because it is a pretty strong smell of that. And I wore this initially outdoors at our little barbecue we had recently, and I do feel that it does help with keeping some mosquitoes away. But like all of these products, whether they're natural or not, there are some limitations. And just like our citronella plants that we keep around, this keeps mosquitoes away in the immediate area that it is, and tends to be more effective in the area where you're wearing it. Like if you're wearing it on your wrist, for example, it tends to be a little bit more effective there. Or if you're wearing it on your ankle, it tends to be a little bit more effective there. I would have kind of liked to see with this set an option to have two bracelets where you could wear one on your wrist, one on your ankle, maybe even the belt clip as well. And I think that would be a little bit more effective overall. But like I said, all of these types of products have their limitations with, you know, keeping all mosquitoes away. This is not 100% effective, but most citronella products, or actually all citronella products I've ever dealt with, are not 100% effective. But it does tend to help keep them away, at least prevent some mosquito bites while you're wearing this. But again, I do think the options of the refills are a bit pricey option in terms of, you know, constantly having to refill these, especially if their lifespan is only about 15 days. But overall, I mean, this is a decent product for what it is, and I give it 4 stars.